Decisional balance. According to research, the most effective technique in stimulating the cognitive change process is decisional balance. This, in essence, means weighing up the pros and the cons of a decision. The pros and the cons include approval of self and others, as well as the disapproval of self and others. The pros are the motivators to a decision. This is what encourages the change. The coach is responsible for moving the client from general pros to specific pros. The cons are challenges that make it more difficult to adopt new behaviors. The coach is responsible for helping the client identify challenges and barriers. These are then categorized as real, only time will change these, whilst others are categorized as excuses, and finally, some are easily overcome by motivators. It is important that change be prefaced by the following reflections. Firstly, why do you want to change a behavior? That's looking at the pros. Secondly, why shouldn't you try to change? That's looking at the cons. And thirdly, what will it take for me to overcome these challenges? And that is the strategy. The cognitive change phase is the most important stage in change. The coach should make a point of getting the client to articulate the change, the pros, and the opportunity to overcome the barriers. This prepares the client for action. The client in the I cannot phase is very aware of the barriers to change. They should be praised for knowledge of these barriers. Research shows that the pros should outweigh the cons if the client is to change. The importance of salient, specific, and personal motivating pros in the early phases of change is important. The client must also be encouraged to honestly sort out the cons.